Hey y'all, it's Bree and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'll be talking about unpopular opinions, y'all. I love doing these videos, like literally, like fully love doing these videos because I get to just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I write down the topics. I really don't think too much about them until I get on camera, so that way y'all can get my real reaction, real raw review, however I feel is just real coming off my tongue. You know what I'm saying? So I really love doing these videos, and we're gonna get right on into it. I have my iPad with me because I have my notes on here, and yeah, this is how I remember, the topics that I'm gonna be talking about. So the first topic that I'm going to talk about is the new generation, and we're not too sensitive. We just recognize abuse in many forms, and we're breaking the cycle. Listen, like I feel like our parents and our parents think that us like bringing mental health to the forefront, they think that like we crazy or something. Like it's very much something wrong with us. But the crazy part about it is not. At the end of the day, we're starting to recognize that, things that they might have done or they might have not realized were really playing a mental effect on us really do. So one example would be like whoopings. Like I don't know, y'all. Whoopings give me very much slavery vibes. Very much slavery vibes. You don't have to agree with me. It's okay. But me personally, as a mom, I don't with my kids. I feel like I want to talk to my kids. I feel like I definitely yell. I definitely raise my voice and give them that stern voice, like this, the mommy voice. You feel me? I got that. But I feel like, whooping them, that's just giving me slavery vibes. Why am I trying to hurt you? Why? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Not only just that, just like mental abuse, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of women talking about like their moms were the first bullies and stuff like that. It's just a lot of stuff that plays into our mental health as adults, like the way we communicate with people. Like just all in all, like mental health and the fact that we are starting to see like, that was kind of like that wasn't the most cool way to handle something. Like we might think back on our childhood, like, I wouldn't have handled that way. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, there's no rule book on like parenting and stuff like that. But I don't know. That shit, some of the shit y'all used to do back in the day just was not fucking cool. Okay? And at the end of the day, y'all claim y'all want us to be better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like genuinely y'all do. Because me personally, as a mom, I want my kids to be better than me. So I feel like that is a genuine point. But if that's the case, then what do you want us to change going forth with the generations going forth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like our kids, we don't want them to have to endure certain things that we have to deal with mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to be more understanding in the fact that we are parents, but we're not the warden, and this is not a fucking jail. Period. Okay? Period. So, next unpopular opinion is chitlins. I'm sorry, y'all. That made me giggle a little bit because, baby, give me a big ass bowl of chitlins with some motherfucking hot sauce, and I'm going to town. That nigga eat it for lunch. Okay? You thought I was feeling you? What? I like chitlins. I don't care. At the end of the day, listen, my family's from Alabama. Okay? Part of my family is from Alabama. Part of my family is from Cleveland. But, the Southern girl is in me, not on me. And I love chitlins. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. Y'all eat all type of disgusting shit, GMO, all that, everything. Everybody's just too concerned about what other people eat. If you don't like chitlins, don't eat them. I like them. What do you want me to say about it? I'm sorry. Bitch, no, I'm not. I like them. They're good. Okay. Next unpopular opinion is everybody does not need kids. Y'all ain't gonna like this. Y'all ain't gonna like this, but somebody have to say it. Everybody do not need kids. I know y'all see in the media, and it's not even funny, about how many people taking the lives of their children, you know what I'm saying, abusing their children. How many times have we encountered people or ran into people who abuse their children because they don't have the mental capacity to take care of their kids? And you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like right now, I have 2 children. I already have enough on my plate, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm enjoying what I already have. I don't want to add another child into my situation right now, and I feel like I want to give my children that I already have more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like they deserve the world. And that's not to say if I have another kid that I'm not going to give them the world or they're not going to get as much or whatever case may be. But at the end of the day, if you're a mom, then you understand that, you know, when you have a child, your life is totally revolving around this child. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of whatever, it doesn't matter. You are solely responsible for somebody else's life. That is a huge responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not mentally capable, physically capable, financially capable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, everybody just don't need kids. And that's just that. Like, sorry for who feel a type of way. But it is what it is. Next topic is little boys crying. Why do y'all tell y'all sons they can't cry? Why do y'all try to make them seem weak if they cry? I'm confused. I understand that men are supposed to be like this masculine personality and head of household and the strong, superior, whatever the fuck you want to think about what a man is supposed to be. But why is it not okay for young men to express themselves? I don't know. I just don't agree with it. Like, I have a son. My son is 11 years old. For y'all who don't know, I was a teen mother. I had my son at 16 years old. You feel me? Me and him had to grow up together. There's no right or wrong. Like, there's no rule book on how to parent, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And me personally, I feel like I'm breaking generational curses with allowing my child to express himself. Some people might think like, girl, if he would have did that, I would have did that. Listen, at the end of the day, I allow my child to express himself. And I feel like more people should allow men and boys to express themselves. Because if you don't, then that's why they grow up and they have communication issues. They don't know how to talk to their significant other. You know what I'm saying? Or in any type of situation. They just think that they don't think they don't have to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? They can't cry. They can't show vulnerability and stuff like that. And I just think that that's just fucking insane. For you to hold such a high expectation for a little boy. It's fucking weird if you ask me. Now, I'm not saying they should be whining and, oh, I can't get this. You know, it's okay. Like I tell my kids, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel some type of way about something that you did not like. I would never take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just certain ways and certain things, how you communicate and stuff like that. And they will learn that, you know, learn how to communicate within time. The next topic is not molding our daughters into wives, but into phenomenal women. I liked it, this one. I feel like we should not be molding our daughters around men or around significant others in general. I really feel like we should be molding our daughters to be independent women, because at the end of the day, the fairy tale white picket fence American dream for people to be married and have children and all of that stuff is nice, but at the end of the day, let's be real. How many people do you actually see living that life? Regardless of if we want our daughters to get married and go to college and do all of this stuff, you feel me? One thing about it, I want my daughter to be able to stand on her two own feet. My daughter and my son. To be able to stand on their own 2 feet, regardless of if they have a man or a woman in their lives. Baby. And even if you do got a man or a woman in your life, I'm going to be the real one to tell you, listen, you should have a stash of money. You feel me? A emergency fund, just in case this person decides to walk out of your life. I'm not going to mold my daughter's life around being a wife. No, I'm going to mold my daughter's life about being who you want to be, what you want to do, finding out what your interest is, what you want out of life. Who are you trying to become? You know what I'm saying? Like, personal development is more important to me than trying to mold our daughters into just being wives. What? Where has that really gotten us as women? Come on, man. Come on, man. These topics just, like, they going together. They meshing at this point. All right, so now, next topic is dating. And in parentheses, you know who I put? Lori Harvey. So I feel like our generation, one thing that we have wrong is dating. Okay? It's shunned upon and you look down upon if you are dating multiple people, whether you're a woman or a man. If you're a nigga, you a hoe. If you're a woman, you a hoe. If you're dating different people. But I feel like your 20s is the time that you should be dating. Because you're actually seeing what you want in life. You feel me? Like, what type of person you want? What do you not like? What do you can't tolerate? What do you know what I'm saying, look for in a person? People just so weird about dating. Like, if you date multiple people, like I've heard people call Lori Harvey a hoe. How? How was she a hoe? Because she actually went out there and dated people like we're supposed to do in our 20s. You feel me? She actually went out there and took a chance and, you know what I'm saying, whatever fuck you want to call it. At the end of the day, she's seeing what she like and dislike from different people. I see nothing wrong with that. Y'all think that everything is supposed to just be so easy, like it's a handbook on life. There's not, babe. And that's what I love about our generation, because you know, we starting to break those curses and break those like expectations, because we doing what the fuck we want to do. Okay? But one thing we need to get together is the fact that this dating shit, you need to date. You need to date before you settle down. Period, point blank. Because if you just with one person and this person don't fulfill something that you thinking about, or you have a fantasy, this is why people cheat. And this is why relationships are unsuccessful, because people go into them not really understanding or knowing what they want, or not really understanding and knowing themselves. Okay. So we got another topic, and it is old school versus new school. Yo. I love my old school people because I just love the spirit. Like, I just feel like back then it was like more genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more genuine. It was more like communication based. Like, life was just more simple. But they try to take that more simple life into the life that we live nowadays. And the life we live nowadays is not more simple. You know what I'm saying? Times change, things evolve, things change. And if any of y'all have like older relatives, or, you know what I'm saying, older people, like they stuck in their ways. And it's like, today's world is so much different than it was back then. We're not sitting on the phone, on a house phone, plugged up to the fucking cord, or walking around on the cordless house phone. Who even got a house? You got a house phone? Girl, you don't got no fucking house phone. We got cell phones now. Shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just one example, a small, minute, little tiny example of the way things have changed from back then to now. It's just a lot of things, like I said, like the mental health, the boys not crying, the girls not being wise. Everything I've talked about up till this point has been literally about old school and new school. There is a change. And at the end of the day, it's so hard sometimes to relate to people who are older than us, because they don't understand the world now. They barely know how to work their cell phones. No shade. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know. It just be really, really hard communicating. And I hope that when I'm older, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to adjust and adapt to the times. That way my mindset is not only just like, oh no, this is the way you do it and there's no other way. There's a million different ways to do one thing nowadays. You feel me? There's literally a million different ways to do one thing. So it's like, I just pray that when I'm, you know, older, I'm able to see that. And like, that's one of the good things about me and my son being so close into age, is because I'm able to relate to him a lot different. Like, I'm only 16 years apart from my son. You feel me? So I know like the good music. I know the clothes that they wearing and the shoes that they wearing and things that they might be going through, because babe, I was just in middle school like not too long ago. So I get, you know what I'm saying, where you're coming from. So I feel like that is a good point. But at the end of the day, it's just like old school and new school, like, can we meet in the middle? Like, you feel me? Our I said ancestors, babe. Y'all not ancestors. Our older generation, they definitely try to tell us things that's going to, you know, they try to look out for us. But sometimes they try to push the opinion on us a whole lot. And I feel like when you do that, you kind of like push people away. You have to, you know, say what you want to say and say it as you mean it. But not try to push your opinion onto other people. Because then it's like you trying to do too much. But yeah, y'all, I got some more, but I'm actually going to save them because I'm going to go do another unpopular opinion. And this one, I'm going to have somebody come with me and we're going to do it together. So yeah, in the meantime, in between time, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm, girl, what? I just want to let y'all know, I'm not high. I'm not high. I don't smoke, but I am a little bit drunk. I did drink a little bit of wine and I had a shot, but it's okay because I feel like this allowed me to, you know, be a little bit more loose. It is what it is. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.